up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a good night. Good Monday. It's been a little bit since I put out a video. Been kind of crazy at work. But I just had a few topics I wanted to talk about today as far as gaming goes. As most of you have probably already heard, the big news is Halo is going to the PlayStation, which, I mean, we kind of all figured that was going to happen. And I'm not really upset about it. You know, I've had Xbox since the 360, so I've already played Combat Evolved, or yeah, I think that's what it is, Halo, the first Halo. Played it. I played the Master Chief Collection, so it's not that big of a deal. To be honest, I probably won't pick it up on PlayStation because I played, because Gears of War Reloaded went to PlayStation also, but I just played it on my ROG Ally, because it's another one of those games where I played the first one multiple times, so it's not really that big of a deal. But it's crazy that people are like losing their minds about it. I mean, you know, the only game that I'll probably get on PlayStation that comes from Xbox is probably Starfield. I enjoy Starfield. I know a lot of people do not like that game, but I really enjoyed it. So if it comes to PlayStation, I probably will buy it on the PlayStation. And other news is they had an interview with Sarah from Xbox, and I really didn't watch all of the interview, but I got some snippets from Dark 1985. I really like him, watch him for all the news, and I kind of just like to piggyback off of him because he has some really good takes. But yeah, apparently she said the new Xbox is going to be a premium experience, and like he said in his video, premium to him, and I feel the same way, means expensive. So in other words, what that means to me is, and a lot of people, I feel like the next Xbox is going to be a PC. It's probably going to be in more line with the Xbox ROG Ally that came out, which means it's going to integrate Steam and the Epic Game Store, things like that. So I don't know. I can't decide if I'm going to get the new Xbox. The only way I will get it is if it's pretty much a console, because I don't want to, you know, have to worry about drivers and graphical settings and things like that. And if it's going to be more PC, I feel like we're going to have to deal with things like that. And if that's your thing, that's fine. You know, I mean, I have a lot of friends that are PC gamers, and they really don't mind tinkering, and they don't mind, you know, buying the latest graphics card and building it, putting it together, things like that. But that's just not me. I do like my ROG Ally, but that's enough tinkering for me on that little thing. I can imagine a PC, because my ROG Ally does lag out some, where I have to restart it and things like that. And I don't want to have to do that with my console, with my new Xbox. So if it is more PC, I'll probably just stick with my PlayStation 5 Pro and my ROG Ally. That's really all I need, to be honest. I do want to play Donkey Kong Bonanza. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to get a Switch 2, but I hate to buy a Switch 2 just for Donkey Kong. And I know you can sail the 7 seas, if you know what I mean, on PC. And probably play the game, but I don't really like doing that. feel like maybe Black Friday or for Christmas I might get Switch 2 just to get past this guy. I don't know what he's doing. Just to get to play Donkey Kong Bonanza, because I used to be a big Pokemon fan, but lately the last few games that have came out for the Switch, I haven't really enjoyed the Pokemon games except for Arceus. That game was good. But anyway, back to the Xbox. You know, like I said, I'm not a PC gamer. I don't really want to have to deal with like doing all that stuff. The good thing about consoles is they pretty much update automatically, and I know PCs can do that too, but a lot of times when you update a PC automatically, it does something or erases something that you didn't want it to. So, but on the other hand, if the Xbox comes out and you grab a controller, you turn it on, and you start playing, I'll buy it. You know, if I can have it in my living room, you know, I would probably get it. But I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it, because unless Xbox just comes out with something crazy where you can like play all the Xbox games, like all backwards compatibility, like you can play everything since Xbox started, then that would be worth it, I think. But when she says premium, it's going to be at least $1,000, especially if they're trying to make it a PC. So I probably won't be getting that. Like I said, unless you can just turn it on with your controller and sit down and play. I mean, to be honest, Xbox doesn't really have anything that I can't get either on my Ally or my PlayStation 5 Pro. You know, especially since all the games are coming over there. Like I said, I'm looking for Starfield. I hope that does come to PlayStation, because I can play it on my Ally, but I'd rather play it on the big screen. And I do have a Xbox Series S that you can play it on, but it looks terrible on there, to be honest. So I'm hoping that's coming to PlayStation soon, and I feel like it will. I feel like that's like the next game that hopefully they'll put over there, because they've already put Forza over there, they put Gears of War over there, they've put Halo, or they're putting Halo over there soon. So that's like their big three. So my thing is, like, why are we waiting? They've got Indiana Jones over there. So I don't know, just like put Starfield over there and I'll be happy. So anyway, that was just my 2 cents about what's going on. It's a lot of crazy stuff, and the age of exclusivity is pretty much dead. So and I'm an old head, so I kind of have mixed feelings about that, which you guys have heard in my past videos. So but yeah, hope you guys are having a good Monday, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. All right, I appreciate y'all. Love you. Bye.